There's no need for you to behave like that, you know. He said he doesn't own a firearm.
That's a proper search.
That's a proper search.
And I am the police, I record.
You can always make a report if you think I did anything wrong.
Don't worry yourself.
That's fine. I can record as well.
Do your job, officer. Do your job.
We do not have laws for the video. We do not have laws for video.
I have never heard this in my life. The mother of the man who allegedly murdered the little girl, the mother, you know, come on public radio and say, if the police catch him, or the people them catch him, kill him. A mother said that, you know, about her son, you know. If the police catch him, or the people them catch him, kill him. Stepping razor, go until 5:45. Stick in with it, stick in with it. Things say it can't get worse, it'll get worse. What a thing. But you know, so we're going to survive though. Yeah, man, we're going to survive, man. No care how hard it come, we're going to survive. Because we survive slavery 500 years. Nothing can worse than that, man. But it'll get a terrible way in Jamaica, you know. I don't know, something is wrong. Well, everybody knows there's something wrong, but I don't think we find out and figure it out as we're supposed to. Yeah, we not, neither the politicians nor the people. We have a sort of theory to say why these things happening, why the man them get away there, why the killing gets so gruesome and cruel, why young people, young little kids is manipulated that way to the point of where we see a go on. I don't think we figure out it. No, we don't figure it out, Rasta. We don't know who or what kind of discipline it going to need to figure out why the heart gets so cold and we are wrapped to each other in such a ice, like ice. Yeah, man. Oh, we are treated one another like ice, Rasta. No people have to turn to anything where they can find for really sue themselves and sue them soul. It's not nice. It's not nice. I do have a solution, and I can see that the people them who's responsible and in charge of the system do have the solution either. Because it's one thing for a kill, but when it's reached down to the little picnic them, and not going to kill them, sexually assault them, it's terrible, man. Take the first break and come forward. Break time.
Get the styles mom will love.
You know, I know, so we kind of get a weird way in Jamaica. I have never heard this in my life. And when I hear it on the next radio station, I tell you, man, I sit down silent quite a little while before I could have really digest it. A mother, the brother who was supposed to kill the little girl last week or a week before, the mother of the man who allegedly murdered the little girl, the mother, you know, come on public radio and say, if the police catch him, or the people them catch him, kill him. A mother said that, you know, about her son, you know. If the police catch him, or the people them catch him, kill him. This is what we are talking about. When we reach that stage, you know, say, it get away, you know. If your mother come on public radio and say that, and guess what? he was killed the next day. Did by the police, according to what them say. The next day, you hear him dead. This is kind of surreal, man. This is horror movie at its highest level. If your mother actually come on the radio and tell you, say, if you find her son, or anybody will find her son, kill him. Him not have no need to live. Wow. Blow me away, man. Blow me away. Me if she say that, man. Blow me away. The whole evening, I sit down and I think about it. I'm still I think about it. That's why I'll mention it, you know. Anyway, we have what them call it now. We are introduced a thing on this program. We have call it the People's Court. And what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to lend advice to Jamaica. Because you know Jamaican people, them getting a whole heap of problem. You have family issues, land issues, money issues. But them don't know what is them way out, how them go about getting something for what them complaining about. So we're going to have a lawyer on this program answering your questions about the law. Most Jamaicans don't even know what is the Constitution. Most Jamaicans want things to be solved, but them don't have no money to go to court, to go get lawyer. Well, we hope so we can use that segment there after the program. We're going to start it at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, and we have a good half hour with the lawyer to answer your question about law issues, things that concern normal Jamaican people every day. Every day. So we want to look out for that, and if you have any question, get it ready, because we'll go straight tonight at 4 o'clock with the lawyer. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Rob, I mean, the brother who killed the little girl, the mother we are talking about now, I understand a bitterness, because when I hear her talk about she never have him, or the papa did have him, and them something there. Me actually hear mother I cuss them picnic like how they would have cuss big people, you know. Yeah, me hear mothers that cuss them picnic like how they would have cuss big people. With all the so-called bad word them and everything. To the point of licking the... Hey, remember the woman with that beat the picnic with the machete? I think I St. Thomas. But if you reach a stage there in your mind, with death come up in your mind about your son, what is it? What is it? I mean, to me, I don't think it's the horror of the killing of the little youth. Because I have to say that. It's something deeper than that. You know, in terms of she and him a relationship with him, or maybe the relationship with the father. But for publicly come say that, it's really something else, man. Really something else. Yes. And if you really check it, you have whole heap of parents in a Jamaica we have picnic, where them and the picnic nah get on. Them nah get on. And you have people, you have mothers and fathers, where if them picnic do wrong, I'm 30-year-old son, you know, or 15, 16-year-old son, me I talk about little picnic where they ever reach 10-year-old yet. them get so vexed with the picnic when the picnic do something with them not like. That them lick down the picnic. My mother used to beat me and then come tell her, me she tell her friend say, boy, I'm sorry when me lick him, you know. I'm sorry when me lick him. You know what I said? I'm a grow up to never lick my picnic them. Never lick my picnic them because I couldn't see it on myself. What is it that could have in me? That me look for my youth them and box them. Or take a piece of something and clot them in them head and all them way there. And then you start to fret now if something going to happen to the picnic. Wow, man. We are living in a weird situation here, so. A real weird situation. Because when she hears him dead now, what she do? Rejoice? Rejoice? I don't think that she would have rejoiced about that. But she say, I'm good, I'm glad. The man there is a horror story in himself, man. Horror. Kill the picnic raper and put her in a jump pan. No, man. I mean, everything said death is the thing where we should have to get at that moment, you know. But maybe the police, them recognize, say, oh, kill the boy. What do you mean? That's how we talk. Him should have be able to pay feet, not by death, because death is the end of that. That is the end of that. You know, in a certain Arab countries, a man rape a woman and then publicly carry him in the town and the city and do things to him just want dead and can't dead. And then eventually just kill him. There must be something that is grinding the Jamaican society, man. For men do that. And then the parent of the man who do it really respond in such a horrific way. You know, terrible way. The last judgment is death. Death is the last judgment. Wow. I'll go back to this show now before we get the news and the sports. Yes. Forward. News and sports.
Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says expanding the faith-based tourism market will provide a major growth opportunity for the island. This as Jamaica intensifies its global thrust to boost tourist arrivals and earnings by diversifying its source markets. Mr. Bartlett says recent estimates indicate that globally faith-based tourism is valued at some $254.3 billion and is projected to grow at a rate of 15% up to 2030. He notes that by increasing efforts to target this niche, tourism could make a stronger contribution to the Jamaican economy. The minister was speaking in St. Anne yesterday. A man was fatally shot during an alleged confrontation with lawmen in Point Hill, St. Catherine this morning. His name has not yet been released. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM, told IRIFM News that it has launched a probe into the incident. 126 people have been fatally shot by members of the security forces since the start of the year. A man succumbed to injuries he sustained in a two-vehicle crash along the Maypen to Williamsfield leg of Highway 2000 this morning. His identity has not yet been released. Reports are that the man was a passenger in a Toyota motor car heading eastbound when the driver lost control and the vehicle crashed into the rear of a truck. The injured persons were taken to hospital where the unidentified man was pronounced dead. The Bank of Jamaica is reminding citizens that effective July 1, the old cotton banknotes will no longer be legal tender. The notes comprise of the $5,000, $1,000, $500, $100, and $50 denominations. Following the demonetization of the old cotton banknotes, cash transactions should be conducted using the new polymer banknotes. These include the same 5 notes in addition to the $2,000 note that has been in circulation since June 2023. The existing coin denominations of 20, 10, 5, and $1 will continue to be legal tender. The BOJ will continue to redeem the old cotton banknotes for face value indefinitely. In news overseas, top United States diplomat Marco Rubio says he does not have high expectations for peace talks due to be held between Ukraine and Russia in Turkey. He also asserted that Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin needed to meet. Speaking after a meeting of NATO foreign ministers in southern Turkey, Rubio said he does not think there will be a breakthrough until Presidents Trump and Putin interact directly on this topic. Earlier, Vladimir Zelensky confirmed Ukraine would send a delegation to meet Russian officials in Istanbul, but accused Russia of not treating them seriously. Finally, the body which runs Nigeria's university entrance exams has admitted to a technical glitch which compromised some results of this year's tests after nearly 80% of students got low grades. Students have complained about not being able to log into the computers, questions not showing up, and power cuts making it impossible to take the examinations. The low pass rate has sparked widespread outrage, especially after one candidate took her life. The 19-year-old who was aspiring to study microbiology at university died after ingesting poison. Her relatives told the BBC that she had sat the exam for the second time and got 146 marks out of 400, lower than the 193 she had last year. Generally, 200 or above in the exams run by the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, is enough to get a place in university. JAMB has blamed the failure of the computer system to upload exam responses by candidates. In a press conference, its registrar broke down in tears as he apologized. Those were the local and international headlines. Major news is next at 5:45. From the REFM newsroom, I'm Shanice Gibbs.
Yes. And we invite you to call in and ask a lawyer about something that is bothering you as it relates to the law. You know, as I said, Jamaican people have enough problem with land and, you know, deadlift land and divorce and all these things. So this is your opportunity. Just call, ask the lawyer a question, and I know we'll be able to answer it. I just saw. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It need more than just Ray Ray and Lele and Lele and Ray Ray. You know, see it? When you hear a man sing a tune like this, man, trust me. Meaning. And it grab your attention even more when you hear it again. What a fitting song. And the wait every night. Them people are big hypocrite, you know. Yeah, man. Them know for put you up things. To make you feel like, say, they might do something and they might do something and they might do something, you know. You ever go up at the top at Duns River Falls? Most Jamaican people never know which part that day. You ever go to Garden Town and looking at the river, we are run to the dam, the Mona Dam, where them claim now say you can't use certain things and get rid of the madness in the water for poison people. We also, well, Profile can't tell you that too. And whosoever did up there with we used to in them bush there. where around Robinson Bay there, so. Right, which part them have there? Where the thing I name where people go in and go across this and Mystic Mountain. Yeah. We used to live up there, you know. Water run coconut and make coconut tile and them something there. And you can walk from this to go around a Fern Gully. And then you can use also Tons River and reach on the same area around there, so. Where the water reach down at the bottom to reach the sea, you know, at the last part of the water that, you know. At the last part of the water that. When you go a Mona Dam, when you reach the Hope, where them call it, where them distill the water, you know, near Hope, so behind technical school there. And it go through. You ever go up at the top? Which part? Garden Town. Not, you ever reach a Garden Town? Not about a Garden Town neither, you know. We're talking about which part the river divert. If you come down up on the roadside or so. You ever go down into the water, you go see where in the water. You ever go down there? You ever go at the dam? And me nah make no mischief, you know. But me do when me used to have the TV program. Me used to have a TV program, Simple Motor. And one of the things that we did focus one time is the best water with about. And we see the osmosis water them. We see the water them will come from the spring way up in a Blue Mountain, so. And we see the rainwater. Now look at people. Me tell you the truth. Me nah look no problem and no worries, you know. But you see the water they wanna drink out of the dam is not a water one should have drink. It's not a water where you have to drink. A whole lot of people can't afford to bottle water and 5 gallon bottle water, but just to save a life and save a doctor bill, I better you go buy the water there. Because it no look good in the river. The water will go down in the dam. Not to mention when you reach the dam. And if I tell you, you know, something can come and fight, you know, because what's I make mischief. Because them don't talk, them talk, you know. And me I listen to them talk, me I listen to the water people them, and I talk the politician them, I talk about the water, and there's no problem with the water. There's not enough things in there for create no problem with the people them. Lie. When the water reach Hermitage, and when it reach down the dam down a Mona there, when it reach down there, so, you ever go up there, go stand up at the edge of the water and look in there and see where in the water? Well, me do it already with camera and everything. TV camera, we do it. And it no lovely. It no lovely. Them not telling the people them what to do. I would not suggest anybody to drink pipe water. It's either you go, I don't want to talk about boil, nothing, you know. I don't want to talk about boil because sometimes you boil and a boil. Sometimes you don't even know where to boil it. Sometimes you're thirsty and you can't. I better you go get the bottle water them. And I know any one of the bottle water them, but me not tell you which one. Because you go see me advertise on the radio. It is not a lovely sight. Up at the top of the hill there, Mystic Mountain, go real up when you walk go through. Or them places where we used to trod, you know, as young Rasta go through. Whole heap of coconut tree up there, we used to make coconut tile. And you walk way up and go round to Fern Gully. And then you have people that walk on top of Duns River. And when they reach at the bottom, you assume they're at the bottom. And it look good. Because it got through whole heap of stone and them something. But the water itself needs much to be desired. And them need to go check it out and stop tell the people them damn lie. But not knowing of the water for create no problem. It's lie them I tell. Lie them I tell, but not create no problem. Me I say that. Lie them I tell. A whole heap of things in the water will create problem. Your skin are itchy and you don't even know why your body does feel funny. And you don't know why. You go to a doctor, the doctor can't even tell you what neither. Because I'm not going to believe the water funny. Anytime you see how a river runs so long, and it there, below where people live, no care what them tell you, don't believe them. The water is not a water where I would have really say, yeah, you know, good water, take a dive, jump in it. Because too much people, they're at the top of the river. And if the top of the river dirty, you can just imagine the bottom of the river. It's just that when it reaches down at the bottom part, you're not going to see certain things. You're going to see like one buckle afloat where tourists would all drink something and throw in there or something. Them lie, you know. Them lie, Rasta. Them lie. Just like how them lie about the dam, the reservoir. And if you look in at the water and see the things that were in at the river, you just say, oh my God, man, this is where I reach me in my pipe. No care how much this and that them put in the water there. It can't purify enough to go drink it. Them do all sort of things and it don't purify it. And when I ask nobody that or something where we go examine, see, and know. Anyway, enough trouble. Enough trouble. We're going to take a break and come forward.
It's ATL Automotive's pre-owned.
All right, people always hear say they must boil the water before them drink it. But them usually I tell you that when hurricane come and all them something there. But I'd suggest you boil a portion of water and then cool it off and then put it in your fridge for cool and then drink it if you want to drink water. But me I tell you, it's not a nice thing to turn on your tap water and just start to drink it out of a glass. Me I tell you, it's not clean water. Not clean water at all. And them know that too. But them don't want to scare the public account like we me do, you know. They say, but I scare the people them. I don't scare me, I scare the people them. If it's not good for me, I'm not going to tell a man, I'm not going to recommend it to a next man. I'm not going to recommend it to the next one. One time, whenever I drink spring water, hey, the spring of the day, in the stone, you know, and they will push bamboo. We push bamboo in the stone, and when the spring a leak out, we push bamboo in it and make it like a pipe. And that's how we get water for drink. Yes. Years we had that. When we come at town now, we have what them call bottled water. But we select which water because, you know, the bottled water when me are drinking, you know, me go which part it start, you know. Me go which part it start and see how it work out, how it reach the bottle. I don't know much people remember the program where we do, where I investigate the water. We go which part the spring start and then it push out and come in at the factory there. Like all the man want to say, me can't walk in there without shoes. I have to put on the thing them like where them use a hospital. I put on one for my foot and go in and go look. And see them do it. That water will come out of your pipe. It's not water we should have put in your mouth and drink it just like that. You should not hold your mouth at the pipe and drink water. Not now. Not now, not in a them time, yeah. And then them have this this thing if I tell the tourism this and tell the tourism that. And when them I tell the tourism that, them I go like say we not there too. We're there too, you know. The people, they must be looked after. We know the tourists I make the money and I bring the money come to Jamaica, but what to the people them? It's necessary and important that the people them trust them government. How much people trust the government right now? If you take a census out there, how much people trust the government? Most people in Jamaica not trust the government. You know this out since election I come out the Prime Minister depend radio every day. Every day in there somewhere. All of a sudden the Prime Minister busy. And they hear them acquire one another and this one acquire that the one the who for seat and get to take the seat and this a seat and all the seat and none of them now stand up. It's a terrible thing, man. Them always play that trick the private. And we just suck it in. That's all we do. We suck it in and make them carry us further and further away from the truth and the reality of our situation. One in a Jamaica. Yeah, we can't do the same thing the same way all the while and expect to get a different result. The law of logic's not got away there. We have to really examine what we're not doing. We have to examine what we're not doing. And it's very difficult to examine something where you're not do if you're not do it. You understand? But that is how it's supposed to happen. There must be a way out of this madness, man. Must be. I mean, you can't just get up every day and hear a little picnic that are dead, so. You know how much picnic I heard up in the past year? Little picnic. Remember the woman take with the little picnic from the picnic, the school and cut her throat. Them things sound like some horror movie, you know. Horror movie. And when I mention those who we not find, you know. You got some murder where I go on at Jamaica where it not reported. Because the person who do it know where them are do. And know say them have to do it a way where when them really set up themselves good for disappear, them can disappear. And we realize that the police them have some way now for get into the madness. Well, say get into the madness. Get into the location and the place and the who and the why, where and how. Quicker. That is why I say so much of them get shot down now. So much of the ones them get shot down. Because them easily find easier. And the youth them do able to understand that. The youth them do able to understand. To say the police them have find the criminal them easier. There must be something that them doing to find the criminal them easier. With them never did that do. Maybe 2 years ago or maybe even last year. So you have to take sleep and mark that. You can't go and like say, oh, them can't catch me, you know, oh, I shoot them an idiot. You're bridging them to think the same way before them get shot and dead too. You're bridging them, who and them used to kill people. Them did say, them smarter than the police are smarter than whosoever, so them never get catch. And right now, a whole heap of them dead. So why you think say you never dead? The island small, you know. The island small. You better think about it before you keep doing it. If you never did that thing before, how is it that so much ones that get caught so quick? Yeah. How is it them get caught so quick? What is it that the police them doing that them never usually do? That them could have catch people so quick? Can me see it as quick? Me don't know about the next man, you know. A whole heap of one when I see the police them hold on pan now. It quick. Look at all the brother where them claims they kill the little picnic now. Them kill him. How them catch him so quick? That quick to me, because usually you hear all the man long time before you hear so the man there somewhere where nobody don't even know. How them catch him so quick? To kill him. Kill him. Them don't no courthouse again, I want you to know that, The politician, them hint at that. Say nobody have no courthouse, them not say it outright bluntly. But them a show you say, watch a man. Too much time a waste to go to court. For you know the boy, them just kill them. And you round there now, I feel say, you totally different. You now go get catch. So you have plan not to kill a man up to tomorrow now, you have plan to kill a man, And if you say you get caught. And little more you wake up here and say, 2 men get shot by police after trying to do this or do that. What's wrong with Uno, man? What's wrong with Uno? Uno say the thing start against Uno, Rasta. The thing start against Uno. We about some youth who thief money out of bank. Millions of dollars out of the bank them. Poor people are save them money. A man just use them little wits with them learn at UTech or university. Cause some man will go to university and them thing they do, Them know how to bob and weave around the system and draw out people money. You go to your bank, see your money. Where you save for your little pension or save for your little that. A little you just come and just take that out. And him not expect, him not think him will get caught. Him too wise. Him beat the system, him too wise. Him now will get caught. And then little more years say, him get caught. Much of them, they pan bail, I know much of them, they are prisoner now. Because them going to people account and just take with them money just so. Money with them no work for. Where old man all 40, 50, 60, 70 year old. He might work how long. To just save some money for him like a rainy day. I just come take it out of the man account. So why you think so you not get caught? You will get caught. What goes around, come around. You will get caught. And for the youth, them have them gun and a boast with it. Show off for them gun in them area. Drink up them liquor and fire 2 shot up in the air and thing. You don't go and get caught. More than likely, you don't go and get dead. You're not going to get dead, you're not going dead. And that is really the last chance you have. When you hear the man say, give up on yourself before it gets worse. These police is youth same way, them don't care. Them get a chance to have a gun now and them can kill people legally. So when them all see you we have a gun when legal, them don't care about lock you up for going out court. A long time they do want to shoot somebody. And now them have the opportunity under the law to shoot people. And sometimes get away with it too. So it's not like them whole time police where feel like say, boy, him should have carry you go to court. I make you have your day in the court. No. Them youth where they on the road now with police, as police with them gun. All them nice young lady when me say, I tell you say them uniform look away. Them uniform look away. All them nice young lady when me sit up on the roadside and use them cell phone. Them uniform and them gun on them side. You think them have the time about say, them will carry you go to court, or carry you go to jail. No. Them not carry you go to jail, Rasta. Them will shoot you right so. Them and them friend move, them will shoot you. So why would I think so now go get caught? Because I'm not do it for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. I think so nobody now watch you no see you no. You think so nobody don't know no. You think so the police them don't know now observe you know. Maybe the police them are observe you know when you don't have a gun that them not to carry no go to court. Maybe the time when them know which part in the day. There one girl, yeah, them say, no man, them not have no gun in this, so no, you know, we have to wait. And them go and wait it out, until one day you go on another job. And bam, surprise, bam. Next youth get shot. Police shoot next youth. 100 odd people, youth dead by the guns. Police gun, not by ordinary gun, no, police gun. Wake up, youth. Wake up. There's a voice upon the radio telling you that, you know. Wake up. Oh. Because we know say no easy, but I don't know. Youth out the way I suffer upon the road and I look work. I know them kind of youth they get shot, you know. And some youth will have contacts and links. You know, the set of gun them will come in the other day. So far them a come from New York. Set a gun them, and New York it a come from. That means say you have somebody up there where they will recognize them a create damage to Jamaican society by a send gun come send some youth. And the youth them have the gun like them are idiot. Total idiot. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. As we say, we want to introduce this program here. The People's Court, we call it. And what it went to do, it went to investigate different aspects of the law, where we get a lawyer who can answer the questions that you pose to them. Now, we have a lawyer, I don't know if I'm ready, I don't know if them ready, but we're going to call out him name. The guest lawyer is Franz Jobson. Oh, I wonder if that Jobson me know. Okay. Franz Jobson, lawyer with experience in criminal litigation, civil litigations, commercial law, and real estate development. He has practiced law in Jamaica and the United States with bar admissions in Jamaica, Florida, and Washington, D.C. He has also worked as a CEO and lecturer, teaching law courses at the University of Technology in Jamaica. His background includes judicial clerkship experience and work in real estate companies. So, them ready for me down there?
Employers, there's still time.
Let me know you then. All right, give thanks for really accept the invitation for this, because we hope that it can benefit the people that we have to talk to. So we don't know if we have a call up on the line want to ask something yet, but if not,
No, I'm ready and happy.
No, I know. I just try to find out if I call it up on the line. Yeah, all right. You can just give you a little background how people should have viewed the law as it is in a Jamaica. Just when them say law and lawful, what it really mean to a lawyer?
Well, from a very fundamental or basic standpoint, the law is just a set of rules, right? So we go out on the road, you know that you're supposed to drive on the left, because if you don't drive on the left, you're going to have a problem. You know, it's just a set of rules that gives us some type of guidance. So it goes, you'll hear about civil law or criminal law or land law. It's just really rules that give you an idea as to how you're supposed to, just predictability, how you're going to deal with an issue. Everybody's on this.
I know, say your experience in a whole heap of these things like commercial law, real estate development, criminal litigations. Oh, you have to do different studies to go through the different disciplines, or it's just something we compact in a one, what you call now, teaching. You teach, you get taught that, and it come out in a, or you choose which one you want.
It really is your interest, or sometimes your calling. But everybody that goes through law school, there's a certain number of classes that everybody takes. So you do your criminal law, your civil procedure, your contract law. So everybody has like a base level of understanding. But most of the learning as a lawyer, you're really going to get when you go out in practice. So when you actually hit the ground and you start dealing with real life problems, that's when you learn. So you'll find that some lawyers will start. I have done, as you said, I've done criminal defense. When I began my practice in the 90s, it was criminal defense. And, circumstances changed and I got an interest in real estate. So I started doing a little bit more of that. At some point, I was interested in my family has horses. We race horses going back, generations. So there was a chance for me to go work at Cayman's, and I was CEO there for a year and was able to use my legal skills there, the contract law, commercial law there. So there's nothing that limits you. It really is your interest, and the key is to really do what you enjoy. And so you may find lawyers who start doing criminal law and they love it. They're helping people and, 30, 40, 50 years and they're in that industry. So that really is it.
All right. So let me ask you now, there's so much of them that is mentioned here that you have experience in. Which one is the one that you personally choose to deal with specifically in this? Like you have real estate, so you have criminal litigation, you have commercial law, which one of them you personally pay more attention to?
Well, it depends on what interests me. So I may find a case that comes along that is criminal in nature, and so I will step into that. The truth is, I work with other lawyers. Some focus on a particular area. So if a client comes in with a development issue, for example, they want to develop some land, I have another lawyer that I would push them on to, and that lawyer would deal with it. But it's just you have a general understanding of most areas, but there are certain lawyers who will quote unquote specialize in a particular area.
Yeah. All right, I can ask you, when you find yourself in a situation, at what time you start to think, say, you should have seek legal help? Because some people feel them can't go really help themselves in a court because them can't afford lawyer and all them something there. What time in somebody problem, them should have really decide, say, all right, I'm going to seek legal help?
Well, my advice would be right away. I mean, don't wait till it becomes a crisis. Some people will, they have a problem and they try to work it out in their head and they reason and talk to other people. And sometimes they wait too long until it's a real problem that they can't even undo. So my advice is, before it becomes a crisis, you call a lawyer. And the question is, well, what is a crisis? So if you're arrested, that's a crisis. Call right then. Or if someone, you see a piece of land that you want to buy, don't start doing all the negotiating necessarily, or, well, let me sign a contract.
Yeah.
Go to your lawyer. There is a piece of land there that I'm interested in, and let the lawyer talk to your counsel, your guide you, and then, if there's another lawyer on the other side that's selling the land, you will then have your lawyer be in contact with them, and they will put together a contract that suits you, that suits your needs. So the crisis can be, it can be, the loved one passes away, you're going to need a lawyer. So often I have people come to me that have some land that was belonging to the grandparent, and they want to get the title. But when did your grandmother die? Boy, it was about in the 80s. And then it just becomes very difficult to undo that. So don't make it become a crisis.
All right, so what will make it be difficult? Tell me. All right, for instance, as you just said about the land thing, like people, for instance, somebody in America or Canada now, and them have a piece of land on Jamaica, which them claim is family land. But you have some other set of family living at the house. And you decide to have to come home now, and according to the will, is your name, the land title, And the people, them live on the land, which is your family too. Them live on the land a very long time. Oh, you rectify that with whosoever the name of the title and whosoever they live on the land for 20 years. And you're there foreigner, you never come back. And now you come back and want to take away half of the land. How that work?
Well, I don't see it as taking away part of the land or half of the land. Because if, let us say there's a will, right? You have a will and you're named in the will. If it is probated, then fine. Usually you will have your name short on the title, and then you can move forward. But most often there is no activity. If there is a will, even there's nothing that's done with the will, and then you said 20 years pass by, and then you have a potential conflict. So this family member and reasonably would say, listen, I've been in this house for the last 20 years. What you have your house over there, why should you come back and get it?
Well, maybe you have no house over there, maybe I deport him.
Yeah. I mean, it can be a variety of scenarios, but the key is when you don't do things properly, and sometimes it's not knowing. You don't know that. And then they don't go to a lawyer, and the lawyer could have straightened that out from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you kind of chip out. Like I don't know why you chip out, but you chip out.
Okay.
You call on. Yeah. All right. Hello.
Right.
Yeah, I call on. Okay. Yes, call on.
Yeah, I was going to ask him 2 questions.
Yeah. I hear you.
One, with the police, is it right that if 2 police stand up, one of them already stop a car and you on your way and the next one stop it, is that legal or illegal?
Hello?
Yeah, Muta.
Yes, but I'm not hearing a thing.
All right, in my ask, right? If you drive on the road and the police stop a car already, can he ask 2 police? Can him also stop you too, or the law don't say he can stop somebody else? How that go?
I think they can stop you. They can stop you. The question is, why are they stopping you? And then they'll have
well, you have to go find out why them stop you.
Right. But let me tell you this. But there are not many disputes that you're going to win on the road with a police officer. So the best bet is to just be respectful, talk to the officer, find out what the issue is, and just.
So it's not illegal for them to stop you then.
I mean, they can stop you in certain circumstances.
All right. No. For instance, if all right, them have somebody stop you, them stop somebody upon the road, and them a deal with that person, and you that drive come on now, can they now stop you too?
They can stop you. Again, the issue is going to be what is the basis of the stop, and so you need to cooperate with the officer. So if they stop you, if they tell you to pull over, maybe they have the radar on you, or maybe they say that you're driving erratically, or maybe it's something else. So again, the best approach is to just stop and answer the questions that they're asking you. If you have a situation where you feel that you're going to be wrong, it is unlikely that you're going to win that dispute on the side of the road. It may end up in court. The better you deal with it in the court, you have a chance, because at least you have a lawyer there beside you that can protect your rights. But you're not going to win that argument on the side of the road.
Oh, you mean say if you don't stop and them drive you and catch you can't go to the court and say, but him that deal with somebody else, him can't stop for somebody. That is where I say.
But I don't know that is going to be a defense. But the reality is that police officers are human beings, and when they're chasing somebody down, the human body
Next last question,
and the calm that they would have had when you pull over in the beginning may have disappeared when they have to run you down on the road.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, Muta.
Last question now, Muta. I have a cousin, Muta. You hear me?
Yeah.
I have a cousin. His mother and his father died. But what shall happen now? They
know
take
your rights.
the other
Know your rights.
they
but
borrow some money and use the Benz as collateral. The loan paid off. All right? Muta?
What is the question?
The loan paid off and the people them still holding on to the title, not giving the son the title. If what is the step should they take with that? The loan pay off because the car, them have the car, them borrow 500,000 with a little small loan place for more lines. With use the car as collateral, they pay off the loan.
Yeah.
But yet, remember, the only son, father died, mother and father married. Only son, and him got out with a death certificate, and them, I tell him to come with funeral program and letter from JP, pay run around. So what's the step for him now to take so he can obtain the title, the car title from them? So we hang up and listen to the response.
You hear what I say, Mr. Jobson?
I'm not hearing anything. You have to translate it to him.
It's a long thing. Virgin. Repeat what you said to the liar again.
All right, I'm going to repeat again. I have a cousin, Moose.
But I'm not hearing anything more.
Only son,
you have to tell me what.
The mother died, father died. They married, the mother and father married. Both of them died.
All right, hold on. You have a son where both of the mother and the father dead.
My cousin, the mother and father died.
The mother and father, your cousin, your mother and the father dead, yes?
The father did take out a loan of 500,000 with a small loan place on Mulline Road.
All right, them took out a $500,000 loan.
Use the car as collateral.
Use the car as collateral, yeah?
Collateral. The loan done pay off, and they refused to hand over the title to the son or post the title back to the father address. Pay run around.
Yeah.
Letter from JP, funeral program, and when them bring come, them can't tell them what to do or no. So what is the step?
Yeah, what them should do? Okay.
Let me listen.
You actually have to have an order. You may actually have to get a court order, because if the title is in the parent's name and the parents have now died, you have to do something has to trigger the transfer of that asset to someone else. So assuming that whatever debt has been paid off and satisfied, you're still going to have to deal with the title being transferred over. So quite often you would have to get to a lawyer, go to the court, get an order, and then you can go back to the creditor and to have it transferred. The issue of whether or not the disputed obligation is something else, and you'll have to look through records and again have somebody.
Hello?
You're going to have somebody help you work through that part with respect of the alleged obligation, financial obligation.
So it's kind of weird because. So who you think could have been on the right side of this dispute? Who you think?
Well, I mean, it sounds to me if there's evidence that the debt has been satisfied, that makes it easier. All right. In terms of the owner of the car, it's similar to what we said earlier on about the land. Someone has passed away. There is an asset that is titled to someone who is now deceased. There's a process that has to be followed to have it transferred over. So it is, each case is different, and we will have to look at the details of this particular matter. So we have to look at the document to see what is there, what's on it. But it sounds to me that if it's titled to one person, you're going to have to get a court order to have it transferred.
Okay. All right, give thanks. We're talking to Mr. Jobson here. I don't know him. Yeah, we're going to take a break and come forward. Break time. Oh, I'll go back to the thing with it. Oh, okay. All right, I still want to go back to the thing where you just talk about the stopping of the car them on the road.
Okay.
If you're there on the highway and two police attack to a car where them stop already,
right,
and you are drive past, it can stop you too, but if you drive too fast or it not proper for him stop two cars at the same time. To deal with two cars. Yeah.
I mean, it's two different things. It's two issues. One is whether they can stop you, and I think the answer is yes. They can pull you over, and they can. The question is what they're going to do next. They may say that you're doing this or ask for your papers or whatever. So they can stop you, but they may show a radar gun that says you're going, 90, and no, you can challenge that. Well, were you actually pointing it at me, or was it induced, or there are different ways of challenging a ticket that they may be trying to issue you.
Yeah, but suppose you don't stop.
I think you put yourself in jeopardy, because one, if a policeman, and you see it all the time, the police will step out in the street and tell it and put their hand up like you're going to stop. You could hit them, which creates a bigger problem for you. If you go past them, it could agitate them, and they may chase you down. You're not.
So they would have leave the other car. They would have leave the other car. They would have to leave the other car with them stop to chase you down.
Sometimes you have the car, you have motorcycles there. They have several different units on the one side, so they may send somebody after you, or they may raid you ahead. I don't think it's worth it to run the risk of just avoiding it, because they will. Chances are they may not run you down, they may not catch you, but why take the risk? You may hurt somebody, which if you hit somebody, you're going to get more than a traffic ticket.
Okay. All right, Carla.
Yeah, man, blessed.
Yeah. Do your thing quick.
Yeah, great. And in a situation, if somebody like to put it to the line.
Yeah, man, go on, man. Do it.
My mother passed away 2014, yeah? So she make a will, but she also have an executor. Now, after she make the will, the executor come and read out the will to me. All right. Then that was 2014, and then in a 2017 now. There's a document come up say the land was given to the executor by gift. After my mother passed away 2014, and now 2017, and my mother couldn't sign to it at 2017 because she died from 2014. Now when we check executor liar tell me that the will lock up into a vault that she can't take it out. So it kind of strange, because if something in a vault, it can't come out. So I just want him to give me some advice. I go hang up and then listen to the radio, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, but I'm going to give you just some very general thoughts. And first of all, condolences to you. I know it's some time, but it's your mom. If there's a suspicion of fraud, so that let's say that there is fraud in the transfer of land from one person to another, there are provisions under the Registration of Titles Act that can undo that transfer. All right. So if you're suspicious and it's based on what you're saying, the timeline doesn't quite line up. Right. I think it's something that you should investigate and maybe seek out counsel, a lawyer, and see if they can dig deeper into it, because there may be some documents at the courthouse that will shed some light as to what has happened. So if there are documents that have irregular signatures or whatever, and again in this case you're talking about the timing, that's something that you may want to look further into. But there are provisions in the law that will allow it to be undone.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to tell you now, Mr. Franz Jobson, the time seems to go so fast with we now. We have to really make sure so we get you back here. I don't know if...
I look forward to that. It was good to chat with you and your callers.
Yeah, and this is the first we're going to do it, actually. Okay. So it might kind of rough around the edges, but we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. So we give thanks for the advice there, man. I know the listener. Yeah, man. All right. Give thanks.
All right. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, that was Attorney Franz Jobson, lawyer with experience in criminal litigation, civil litigations, commercial law, and real estate development. From practice law in Jamaica and the United States, with bar admissions in Jamaica, Florida, and Washington, D.C. He also worked as a CEO and lecturer teaching law courses at the University of Technology. His background includes judicial clerkship experiences and work in real estate companies. And as you hear, we're going to call him back again to deal with it. All right, so we give thanks. This is another level, another step in the stepping razor. And as we say, there's so much things there that we can deal with legally and illegally with a lawyer. That's never ending. So, say we can gear up if you have something about you, something that worry you as it relates to how you maneuver it in terms of the law and what you should do. Thursdays, 4 o'clock, the People's Court going to summon you to tell the lawyer what is bothering you and what is worrying you. And we will try and see how we can best make the call best suitable to your likings. This is the Stepping Razor, the art of war. We're going to take a break. And it's music news time.
Migration, that's an immigration order against dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, who's scheduled to perform in the country later this month. That his travel itinerary be cut, according to reports from the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. Vybz Kartel, whose given name is Adidja Palmer, is scheduled to perform in Trinidad and Tobago on May 31. However, Sturge has reportedly blocked Vybz Kartel from participating in a morning radio interview, a midday TV appearance, and a local press drop-in on May 27. Additionally, he has been barred from participating in a meet and greet, a visit to a school or youth center, and a cultural lunch with community leaders on May 28. According to the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, the minister has noted that these restrictions stem from Palmer's past legal troubles, raising concerns about him interacting with the country's vulnerable youths, particularly as his conviction was not based on merit but on a legal technicality. Kartel was freed from prison on July 31 last year after 13 years behind bars for the murder of friend Clive Lizard Williams. His conviction was overturned by the United Kingdom Privy Council, which cited misconduct on the part of jury. That decision was upheld by Jamaica's Court of Appeal. So, of course, we continue to monitor this latest update as it relates to what's happening regarding to Trinidad and Tobago, and, of course, their defense minister, Wayne Sturge, regarding the event that Kartel is supposed to be passing through in Trinidad. In other news, the family and friends of the late reggae singer Max Romeo will be hosting a tribute concert at Skyline in Jacks Hill on Sunday, May 18, beginning at 9 p.m. This, according to sources close to the family. The tribute concert comes on the heels of Romeo's Thanksgiving service set for this Saturday, May 17, at the Louis Bennett Garden Theater at the Randy Williams Entertainment Center at 11:30 a.m. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sports Olivia Babsy-Grange, who is extending support to the family in arranging the service, says the service will include tributes and live performances. Romeo passed away on April 11, 2025. He was 80 years old. He's known for hits such as War in a Babylon, One Step Forward, and Up called My Choice sees the Vendetta DJ linking up with producer Stephen the Genius to record the latest release. Just recently, the artist sat down with BT UK for the first time, and of course, in terms of an interview in more than 8 years, during the interview, he opened up about his evolving musical style. Asked if there is anyone who inspired him to be where he is today, the champion boy DJ responded, not really, just the fans and love of the fans, grateful for the support where we get. End quote. Social media was quick to point out he avoided mentioning fellow dancehall artist Vybz Kartel in his answer. Fans were also quick to point out that he was sporting his signature black eyes. Alkaline is also known for hits such as Boss and Ocean Wave, among several other hits. He recently returned to the UK with a sold-out performance at the OVO Wembley Arena. Hey, party fans, draw closer. 30 radius up for the 411 and what's popping for this weekend. The Easter Trust Foundation 20th anniversary for the children event. Kingdom over bottle throwing incident at a nightclub 2 years ago. Brown was taken into custody at the hotel, or from the hotel Manchester, England earlier this morning, Thursday morning, on suspicion of grievous bodily harm. According to law enforcement sources, the Sun reported Brown was arrested hours after he flew into town on a private jet, landing in Manchester Airport. So according to TMZ, it stems from a violent incident that reportedly took place at the Tape nightclub in Mayfair section of London on February 19, 2023. Brown allegedly clashed with a music producer, Abby Daw, and is accused of attacking him with a bottle. At the time, Daw told the Sun that Chris smashed him over the head with a bottle and then punched and kicked him. Celebs celebrating their birthdays for today. The late reggae singer Denroy Morgan.
We're going to do it after the cash pot. After the female, the names and the cash pot, we're going to tell you what is the news that we have for the people them. So we're going to go to the female names. Yasmin or Jasmine. It really means Jasmine. Yasmin means Jasmine. Jasmin, Jasmine. Waiba, Waiba, Wahiba. Waiba means gift. Titilayo, Titilayo, Titilayo means happiness is eternal. Happiness is eternal. Good name that. Timba, Themba, Timba means one to be trusted. One to be trusted. So that's Jasmine, Jasmin, means Jasmine. Wahiba, Wahiba, means gift. Titilayo, Titilayo, means happiness is eternal. And Timba, Themba, Timba means one to be trusted. Male names. Osakwe, Osakwe, O-S-A-K-W-E, Osakwe, means God agrees. God agrees. Obafemi, Obafemi, O-B-A-F-E-M-I. Obafemi means the king likes me. The king likes me. Olatunji, Olatunji, O-L-A-T-U-N-J-I. Olatunji means honor reawakens. Honor reawakens. And Mugabe, M-U-G-A-B-E. Mugabe means intelligent and quick. Intelligent and quick. So that's Osakwe, O-S-A-K-W-E. God agrees. Obafemi, O-B-A-F-E-M-I, means the king likes me. Olatunji, O-L-A-T-U-N-J-I. Olatunji means honor reawakens. And Mugabe, M-U-G-A-B-E, means intelligent and quick. Intelligent and quick. I will tell you now, we just get the news a while ago that Junior Biles passed away down at the hospital. I think I don't at Kingston Public. Junior Bile did have what them call it, prostate. Years him have it. I tell you. Well, him just passed away a couple minutes ago. I mean, since the cash pot are go on, not cash pot, the music news are going on, we will say, Junior Biles, well-known artist. As a matter of fact, we're going to remind you who name Junior Biles after the cash pot, as we usually do. We usually feature artists in the last part of the program, and this week we're going to really feature Junior Biles. As we have said, Junior Biles, I think he was 76. 76. Yes, so we just want to tell you that Junior Biles passed and him gone. So much good music. I want to spend the rest of the program featuring the music of Junior Biles. Here we go. Yeah, the wild Biles cartel going on in a country or somewhere. Welcome to the club because of two things. You have a country that I not call the name because I still go back down there after how much years. Where, because of a tune when me do, they must say, no, we can't afford to make him come down. I've heard them fire the teacher. Them fire the teacher to invite me down there. And last week, I was supposed to go to one school in Jamaica. And them said, no, we don't want Mutabaruka down at the school. In Jamaica, me I talk about, you know. Them said, no, we don't want him in the school. And I tell you, which school need that. Because all of the people them would have stopped by the school.